Hey everybody, this is Dennis, Seek Outside. Today we're going to go over nest install, and we're going to do a half nest in a Redcliff. So I have the Redcliff set up already. This is kind of how I would go about setting up a nest. So let's get going. Inside of your nest you're going to have a bunch of pieces of kind of cordelette. It's about 2 feet long. I have one of these here that I pulled out. And I'm going to grab these. I'm going to grab at least 3 of them. Use 3. And then I'm going to go. So again, my tent is already pitched. I'm going to reach on the inside here. And on the inside, I have another tie-out loop. So I have one that I've staked to. And then on the inside, I have another tie-out loop. I'm going to take my cord and I'm going to tie it to this tie-out loop. I'm going to use a bowl in here. You can use kind of whatever you want. Doesn't matter. And pull that tight. And so you can see I have a loop tied on the end. My piece of cordelette tied to the inside. I'm going to take that piece. I'm going to tuck it as far up in there as I can reach. It's going to make it easier once I get on the inside. Tuck it up in there and lay it nice and flat. I have already done these other 2 here. So again, I have that tied to the inside stake loop. And I'm just gonna lay it in there nice and flat. And one more time, I have this one tied in here, piece of cord, and lay it in there. Now, if you're gonna set this nest up every time you go camping, I'm going to leave those 3 pieces of cordelette tied in all the time. I'm just going to leave them there. They're just kind of a permanent fixture at this point. So that way they're always there when I need to pitch my nest. So we can go around here. I have my nest. Pull it out of the bag. And then what I'm looking for is the top. Usually the zipper side, in the top, the apex of the zipper. And that's going to be right here. It's got a piece of kind of cone material underneath there. It's white, right at the top, kind of reinforced. So this is going to be the top of my nest. So I know that's in the middle. Grab my nest and kind of shake it out here. And then I can follow that seam down. So that seam down, and I have a toggle here. That's going to go in the middle, and I can go one over, another line lock on the end. And so I know that this is going to go to that corner. And then I'm just going to get back in here. I grab that piece of cordelette that I tied, and I'm going to thread it through the line lock from the bottom over the top. Get it nice and tight. Doesn't have to be too tight. I can work my way back around. Again, grabbing this piece in the middle and threading it through that piece of cordelette that I have tied in. This one you can leave fairly loose in the middle. And then if you follow that seam up, you also have this toggle that can go in to this kind of tie-out loop in there. So I can toggle that in there. Just gonna kind of hold that inner piece up. And then I can move on to my third line lock in the corner. Again, grabbing that first piece that I tied on, thread it through the line lock, pull it kind of tight, and there you go. So I have those 3 pieces done. From there, I'm going to come back to my cone. I have, I guess it's made out of cone material, but it's not a cone necessarily, but kind of the top of that. I have this threaded through this line lock already. A little bit of slack. You can see I'm kind of pulling on the longer end, how it's run through there. This is going to go up. Corresponding seam here to another tie-out loop that we have up top. Again, I am going to utilize the bowline. You can do whatever knot you would like. Pull it tight. And then I'm going to be able to pull tension there. Next, I have two corners up top, up in the front here, that also have adjustable line locks on them. For these ones, I'm going to use stakes. So I tied a loop in here, just an overhand on a bite, and I have an extra stake that I brought along, and I'm going to use this to stake it out. And the reason why I'm going to do that is it's going to make everything easier if I wanted to open up both of these doors. I don't have to worry about undoing this from the stakeout point or having a stakeout point maybe further out than I would need. So I can just use that on the inside with another stake. Obviously I would try to push this down as far as I can so I don't trip on that. And then I can go over here. Same exact thing on this side. And you can see that I have this door rolled up right now and how I would have to unstake my nest or unstake the door. This just makes it easier to have its own stakeout loop. I can pull it kind of tight, push it down, and then last I can come back up top and pull a little bit of tension on that and get my nest nice and up. Grab my zipper. And there you go. My nest is pitched. Again, Cimarron Redcliff Half Nest inside of a Redcliff right now. So thanks for watching.